welcome to the Sewing and Quilting and Decorating Podcast. If you don't know, every single Sunday I do a podcast with my lovely mummy. And we basically just do like fun things. So if you're looking for a tutorial or anything like that, I do them on every single Wednesday. And this last video that I've just finished filming, I look like a seal. Have you noticed that we're wearing the same colour?
I know, yes, I do. I have, yes.
Isn't that weird?
It is.
Anyway, so every single Wednesday I do a sewing tutorial, and then this Wednesday coming up, it's going to be doing a pillowcase for like to match your quilt. And my mum was rather disappointed this week because she was there like, oh. She thought I was going to do a pillowcase that matched with my quilt, but I don't know about you guys, if you do a pillow that matches your quilt and you do all that like free motion quilts on it, is it not going to create an impression on your face with all that on them threads? That's kind of what I thought anyway, so I just did a like plain pillowcase. I think you were expecting like, well, if somebody wanted to do one like that, they could do. They don't have to do a plain one. Let's be honest.
So you're going to end up like more wrinkled than what you usually are.
I'm not wrinkled yet. I'm not wrinkled yet. So we need to remember, like, say hello when you come on, because I know one person, another person's watching. But we need to remember today, Mum, that if Butterfly on the Wall comes on, we need to ask her how she is.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was rather rude last week because I was there. I forgot to ask her how she is, because she took a tumble off some step ladders, and I want to know how she is. So she doesn't watch live and you do watch back. Please let us know how you are, because we want to know.
Yes, please do, yeah.
Then this week I thought, have you got anything to talk about, Mum? Like, what, like, been doing anything?
Yeah, I started doing something I've never done before, but I'll show you a bit later.
What is that, decorating?
No, I'm going to do a cushion cover.
I thought you were talking about your fireplace.
I'm going to pick them up tomorrow, my tiles tomorrow.
So my mum loves decorating, and my mum does like wallpaper and stuff like that. So she is going to actually attempt to do some like mosaic tiles. Is it mosaic tiles around your fireplace?
They are kind of mosaic, yeah. They're in like strips.
Did you show me a picture of them?
Yes, I did, yeah.
I forgot what they look like. Cassie is stuck in her own little world, as usual.
It's going to be like doing like a patchwork quilt, but on a wall.
There you go. You can take the skills and you can use them elsewhere.
Yes. But I'd be gluing instead of sewing.
It's only like woodworking and stuff like that. It's the same thing applies. Drawing.
Yeah.
They're all like interlinked and intercrossed, or I can't even think of the word.
I need to get an angle grinder. So that's going to be interesting.
So the angle grinder isn't the one that you have to fill with water though, yeah?
No.
Okay.
No.
I don't think I would like that.
I suppose it's basically like your rotary cutter, but it's just a bit bigger, isn't it? But the tiles are in like strips, but they're like straight, longer pieces. So it's not going to be like a great big massive cut. You know what I mean?
So they're a little bit like my tiles that are in my kitchen that you don't like.
I can't remember. Oh, yeah, but the long. Why yours are like small? These are like longer pieces.
Okay.
And they're like all random, random pieces, but they're long, and they sort of like slot in like a jigsaw puzzle kind of thing as well.
So I thought, I'm gonna like think about Christmas right now. So I've collected a load of some of my Christmas things, and it's a shame actually because I wanted to get that scrappy fabric wreath that I did, but I've got a funny feeling that the scrappy fabric wreath that I've done is like at the bottom. Like, because I've been sorting out the basement just recently, and I think the Christmas decoration box with the Christmas tree, I think I put the fabric wreath inside of that. So, and it's put loads of boxes of piled on top, and I just like looked at it and I thought, I can't be bothered. So I thought when we get closer to Christmas and I actually physically can get the fabric wreath out to show you guys, then I can. But in the meantime, I did a sewing tutorial on how to create the scrappy fabric wreath. And it was like, I did some Vlogmas episodes like a couple of years ago where I did one video every single day in the run up to Christmas. Do you remember that, Mum?
I do, yes, I do, yeah. So it was a bit of a thing for you, that, wasn't it, really?
Filming a YouTube video every single day on the day, editing it on the day was a little bit silly. I think I should have like batched them. I should have done them in October for Christmas. Yeah. So yeah, day one was doing the scrappy fabric wreath. And basically I just got a wreath holder from the dollar store, and then I got all of my scrap pieces of fabric and I cut them, and you tie them around this whole wreath, and it took me, it was because I was rewatching the video just the other day, and I turned around and said, yeah, it takes you about 3 hours. Just tying pieces of fabric around this thing.
Does it take 3 hours, or is it longer?
No, it does. It takes 3 hours to actually tie it, but it was only a small circle that I used as well. So imagine if you did like a big thing. Oh, and speaking about wreaths, Christmas wreaths, Neil and I were in Costco the other day, and I literally, like, I just wanted to go in commando style. I was like, okay, then we're just in for like, he wanted these like a PlayStation membership thing from Costco. So I was like, right, in and out. We didn't get a cart because it's like deadly whenever you go into Costco, because you go in there for one thing and you end up with like millions of things. So if you're not from like Canada and America, like basically Costco is like this super big massive warehouse that, like, you feed an army, don't you? It's like they sell like 3 packs of bread instead of one, and then they're like, it's really quite relatively cheap. So anyway, I was in there, long story short, and I was buying we walked past the candy section, and there was like a big box of Quality Streets in there, and it was showing you how to make a chocolate wreath. Like, you put all these like Quality Streets on a wreath. I'm like, who wants to do a chocolate wreath? Oh, well, actually, I take it back. Is it for a gift? Do you think people do that as a gift?
I don't know, maybe. Yeah.
Why would you put candy on a wreath? I want to eat it.
I know you'd give it in the tin, wouldn't you? Or the box, whatever it is.
I don't know. I thought that was kind of like weird. So he gave you the instructions on how to make a Quality Street like wreath, and I thought like, okay then, whatever floats your boat.
So what do you keep the wrappers on?
Yeah. Because at first I thought, this isn't all candy then. This has got like bits and pieces in there to make a wreath, but apparently it didn't. It was just all candy, thank God. And I was like, oh, I want the candy. I'm not. Look, Sophie's in the background.
I can't see because my picture's bigger than what.
Let's see if I can bring Sophie in the video today. Come here. Meow. Let's see. Everybody wants to say hi.
Oh. I do. I want to say hello.
Say hello to Stuff.
Oh, hello, Sophie.
Say hello, Stuff.
So cute. Hello. Hello, Sophie. Little black cat.
So let's talk about Christmas sewing projects. So I'm going to show some stuff that I've actually made for my store. Like, I'm not trying to plug anything. I'm just giving you ideas on like what to make for Christmas. And I'm going to change my camera
Can you make it bigger for me? I just can see myself.
What?
The way it is, I'm seeing it's just like there's just me. I can just see myself. I can't see you as. Do you know what I mean? You're
1 second. Let me I don't know why it's not changing. It's showing you as a speaker, and I don't know why it's showing you as a speaker. I think you've done something as you've come on to.
I dropped my phone.
I think you've done something to and I can't change it now. You should have told me.
All right.
I can see the picture, so you can't see the picture. Can you see that?
It's just that you're just like a little square.
Is it normal like that when you're doing it? Like when you see when we do this?
No, it usually changes, doesn't it?
I know, and when I put it on speaker view, it's not changing to speaker view either. It's just focusing on you all the time, and I don't know why it's focused on you because I'm talking, and it should just be focusing on my camera, and it's not.
Well, how can I do that?
I don't know what you've done, but it's good for YouTube, and I'm just going to keep going on.
Oh, I've done. It's okay. I've done it now. I pressed the picture, and it went on.
So my mum obviously needs some tutorials on how to use Zoom.
Oh gosh, I'm terrible, mate.
So can you see that now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a little drawstring bag with a Christmas tree on it, and guess what? Like this, I think this is even before I started doing any of these. This is before I was doing any of the Appliqué stuff.
Oh, you did a good job of it then, didn't you?
Yeah, because this was at least this is 2 years ago now.
Oh, I remember that. It's cute.
It is cute, isn't it?
It is.
So, just to raise it up here so you can see it.
Yeah, it's better that. Oh, it's lovely. I love that. It's so cute.
And it's got a little drawstring bag. And what I like about this is that you can just put all your little Christmas gifts in.
Yeah.
So that's one thing that you can sew for Christmas. And some of the other things are these cute little, these were really popular.
Oh, look, yeah, I remember them. I love those. They're so cute.
I love them too. They're really cute.
Oh, they're lovely.
And they're really easy to sew. So these are you cut out little diamonds and you attach them all together. So you sew all of these together individually, and then you put them, right sides together kind of thing. And then it's just like a pin cushion.
Yes. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Going to make sure that you can see these really well, because I put a.
Oh, I like the fabric as well. The fabric's cute.
These are great for a scrap fabric project.
They are, aren't they? Because I suppose you could use them as ornaments or decorations, can't you?
Yes. I do. I love the snowman.
It's really nice. It's really pretty. Not all the different fabrics on them. It's really pretty.
And then another thing that I really like is these.
Oh, are those
So this was done on an embroidery machine.
yes. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I mean. They are so lovely, aren't they? They're gorgeous.
And I did this. So it's all like it looks like it's lace, but it isn't. And you basically use a wash away stabilizer, and you do it on the embroidery machine.
Wow.
And it looks like lace, but it actually isn't a lace. And I put these can you see the gems? Are they twinkling or not?
Yeah, I can, yeah. Yep.
I apologise for my nails. I should have painted them. So I did these in loads of different colours. And then I also made these.
Oh.
So just giving you an idea of what you can sew for Christmas, get these like fabric Christmas trees.
Oh, that's good.
And then I got these like little like dangly things from a craft store.
Oh.
And it kind of like looks like it's got decorations on the tree.
Yeah, it's so cute that. It's nice.
Yes, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Hi Roberta, how are you?
Hello. What have you been up to? What's Roberta been up to this week?
Yes, Roberta, what have you been up to this week? We want to know. And also, I love this.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that is lovely. That's lovely. I love it.
So this is actually a sewing pattern from, I think it's a McCall's pattern. I'm not quite sure. And but it costs a lot to make.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, can you not use your scrap fabric for that?
Not really, because it's all done with a jelly roll. So can you see all these? It's like a jelly roll, and it's a whole strip of them. And I think you actually have two pieces of fabric sewn together, and you kind of create these like tubes. So you can create these tubes, and you kind of twist them together, and you make a circle out of them.
Yeah, but if you've got like scrap like Christmas stuff, could you not make the tubes yourself? And like, does it really matter if it's like all mishy-mashy? It probably look even better if it was like all different things going on.
It probably would.
Because if you got some like plain stuff as well, like the white or red or green, like just and you can mingle that in with the your leftover Christmas stuff. Christmas scrap fabric.
Yeah, and I couldn't find my I know I kept it. I kept my let me just change the video here. I did change my oh god, I forgot what I was saying. I did do my Christmas stocking. I made Christmas stockings, and I don't know what I did with them. Like from the Vlogmas episodes that I did.
Oh yeah. I remember.
So there's that, and I did a couple of other things like a table runner with Believe on it and stuff like that. So yeah, I've got a whole load of videos on my channel on how to sew Christmas items. Christmas. Because you used to have a Christmas tree up all the time, didn't you? You used to be mad about Christmas.
Oh, I did, yeah. I love Christmas.
You used to put tinsel all the way around the wall and like the beads and everything.
I know, I do. I used to love doing it. I loved doing the decorations.
How long did it take you to do all that?
Not really long. Not long. Maybe about 2 hours, something like that. I don't know. I don't know. It's not
that long. Only took me about 2 hours to put the Christmas decorations off.
I don't think that's long. It's like if you was like doing your sewing. You say, oh, it doesn't take that long. It's going to take 6 hours. Like if you like doing something, it doesn't really faze you, does it?
True. So Roberta says that she's working on my town and country quilt, 365 4-inch blocks. Crazy.
Oh, wow.
Crazy. But I did a quilt that had 2.5-inch blocks. Remember that, Mum?
That colour.
Yeah,
that
the
big
colour one, the one that goes from like red to like and it just took forever.
That was an idea of trying to get rid of your scraps, wasn't it? And it didn't work, did it not?
No. I thought like all them scraps that I had, I thought it would actually get rid of them all, and it didn't. And it wasn't a very like easy. I thought doing all them squares would be really easy and quick, to sew them all together and everything, but it wasn't. It really wasn't. I think the best way to actually get rid of a load of your scrap fabrics and stuff is probably doing the crumb quilt way. Joe, where you just you take a piece, you sew it, you cut, take another piece, cut, take another. I think that's the best way of getting rid of your scrap fabric.
I really like that. I like that. I like the way that you do that.
That way it's totally unique, and that you could never create another quilt the same way ever again.
Exactly, I know.
What are you drinking?
Apple cider vinegar.
Apple cider vinegar. I've got this tea and I just don't know if I like it or not. It is called Christmas in Paris and it's mint chocolate.
Oh, I think I had that when I was over at yours. I'm not keen on that one. I wasn't keen on it. You tried to get me to. It was you trying to get me to drink it. Horrible tea.
Do you know when you buy these teas and you think, oh, that seems nice, and then you have it and you think, oh, I don't like it, and then you don't drink it, you keep it in the cupboard because you feel guilty that you bought something and now you don't like it. It's like, what do you do with it?
I know exactly. I know exactly. What a waste of money that flipping was. Then you suffer and drink it. You suffer and drink it, don't you?
Yes.
Then
it's like we got some fries and I just don't like them, and it's just a pain trying to cook them and eat them up. Actually, speaking of supper, I have thrown some ribs in my slow cooker today and they smell heavenly.
Sounds good.
So they're already marinated. So I put them in the slow cooker and I put 2 packs of gravy inside the slow cooker and I've just turned it on and they're going to cook for 12 hours. And they're going to taste amazing.
Oh, wow. That's good.
So now we've turned into the sewing, quilting, decorating and cooking podcast.
Well, hopefully, I don't know. I'm going to get those towels tomorrow, so I don't know when. I don't think I've got a day off until Saturday, so I'd have to see what I can do on Saturday, then get a couple of them up. My tiles on me.
And then you can show me what they look like on Sunday. You can show everybody what they look like on Sunday.
Yeah.
I've just got Sophie just down here. It's so funny. She's so cute.
Oh, she's starting to chill out with you again.
They have their moments. Sometimes
I want to show you what I've done.
Why are you giggling?
Can you see?
Look at the bumblebee. Right, okay. Can I just say, you cannot ever laugh at anything I do ever again.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I've got to find something to do with the wings. I don't know if you have to just do some white stitching, hand stitching around it. I don't know what to do yet.
Can you show me that bumblebee again and stay on it? So I just want to have a look at it. How have you done its eye and its mouth?
I sewn that on. I stitched it by hand.
You stitched it by hand? No, show me again. Stay on the bumblebee. And you've done the, what have you done the black with? Is it wool?
It's wool. It's just black wool. Black wool.
So now you're stuck with all of this black wool because you wanted to do.
No, I had the black wool before. I can't remember what I was going to do with it. I was going to do something with the black wool before, so I had the black wool already because I kept thinking, because I was going to buy some of that, the black, but I've got some of that as well actually. Don't know that stuff that you sew with been doing embroidery cotton. But I thought, I've got some black stuff, but I had to cut the fluff off the thingy to make it shorter. You know, the fluffy wool.
Yeah.
I had to give it a haircut. So, can you see that?
Yes, the flowers.
Yeah. They're not flowers, they're daisies.
Daisies are flowers?
Daisy. I mean, leaves.
I like the colour of the leaves. I like the daisies. I like it. It look exactly how mine would look. However, I just think that you should have put heat and bond on the back of it.
I know. I've only started, and it's not as easy getting stuff here for some reason. There's not many like fabric shops here. So what I'll have to just do the yellow circle. I'll have to get them under the sewing machine, just do some sewing underneath on the top of it. And I want to do a stem. Do you know a stem? I'm just going to just do one stem there, and then make sure that they sort of like and do the leaves. Put some thingy on the leaves. And I found my book.
Oh, you found your book?
Yeah, and it tells you how to do appliqué stitching and that as well.
Oh, it does. There you go. And what foot does it tell you to use? A open toe foot?
It does tell you to put some paper at the back of it.
Oh, you're too funny.
Oh, it says attach the zigzag foot.
So Roberta knows Roberta has asked, what is it going to be?
A cushion cover.
We did say it about it, like right at the beginning, but I don't think Roberta was on when we started talking about it.
And when you said to do the blanket stitch around the edge, it says it on there to do that round edges of it.
Well, it's one of the most popular things of doing applique. Either you're going to do a blanket stitch, you're going to do a satin stitch, or you're literally going to just do a straight stitch all the way around. They're the three things that people generally do whenever they're doing applique.
And do you know that little quilt that I made for my friend? I've got some fabric still left over. So I might do a border around the edge with it's like a little...
It's like a kingdom.
Yeah. So I might just do a border around the edge of it. And I've got these. I've got some bright yellow zips as well.
There you go.
I'm really happy about that.
Did you make sure it's longer than the pillowcase?
Yeah, just.
It's just going to be easier for you to apply it that way.
Yeah. I'm going to do it in the middle like you do.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
And when I did that pillowcase for my bed the other day, I did it on the back on the side. It looks really good.
Yeah, I might have a go at doing that as well at some time when I've got the time. But I'm hoping I'm going to be able to get some of this done before next week as well. I don't know. I'll have to see.
I don't think so if you're working all week. Also, I need to show. Oh, I need to change. I'll change the camera because I am doing. I am doing for a client. I am making a birdcage cover for a client, and let me just show you what that looks like.
Oh.
So basically, she has a pair of finches, and one's called Coco. No, one's called Coca, and the other one's called Cola.
Oh.
So this is something I've been working on.
They look like they're staring at one another, then they're going to have some kind of a fight.
Oh, I hope not. I hope not. And then for the top of it, I did this.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, 1 second. It's There you go. It's back in focus. So basically, the top of the birdcage has a bit of a what do you call them? Like a
handle.
A rivet. Are they called rivets? A turret? Would you say turret?
Oh, I don't know.
So basically, there's a turret at the top, because it's kind of like it forms a peak where you would actually carry the birdcage or whatever at the top. So I needed to make a hole in the middle. So you can see that a bit better now. There's a hole in the middle. And I wanted to make sure that all of this hole was enclosed with stitches. And it is. I did it. It was like, it's awesome. It's all enclosed. Because what I didn't want to do was have it so I would have to put binding around there in order to cover the raw edges, just so when you cut it around. So all of them raw edges are closed up. I'm like, I did a happy dance. Happy dance, happy dance, happy dance.
You've done a really good job, actually.
It looks awesome. It looks absolutely awesome. So, and then obviously I wanted to do like a thing so you could like a handle so you could like take the cover off. And obviously it's going to have to have a bit of a give because there's a little bit of that opening. So it's going to have to like, and I actually use some quilter's batting. So it has a little bit of stability with it. And I did it like, so it was like, because her thing is like pink and grey.
Yeah.
Pink and grey. So that's something I've been working on. And my mum said to use sequins on the eyes and not Google eyes. But I tell you, like, the moment I put Google eyes on it, it looks so much better.
Well, when I thought you was on about Google eyes, all I could think was you're going to have these great big massive eyes.
I did for a laugh. I actually put great big massive Google eyes on it just to see what it would look like.
Oh my gosh.
Because at first what I did do is I put just orange sequins on it. Because like just give it orange eyes, but it didn't do anything. So that is my project.
I'm surprised you didn't do long legs.
No, No, I thought no to the long legs. But yeah, I still wanted to do so. I wanted to do some embroidery on the names for them.
Yeah.
It's taken me longer than I actually anticipated it would do, if I'm honest. These things seem to take longer.
Oh, right. Why is that?
So that is what I have been working on.
Where's your cat cup anyway, your sparkly cup?
Oh, this one is here.
Oh, right. How many have you got?
Water, tea.
Oh, right.
I don't drink enough water.
I know, I don't either.
I never drink enough water.
Is anybody else on, Cassie?
It's a slow day. Let's say that. It's a slow day.
It's dark here. It's pitch black outside.
It's raining here. Well, not raining. It's windy. It's windy. Well, I'll tell you what. It's Thanksgiving here right now. So if I have any Canadian people on that follow me, I guess they're not going to be on because it's Thanksgiving weekend. So happy Thanksgiving if you're Canadian and you're watching.
Oh, is that probably why it's a bit slow?
That's probably why it's a bit slow.
What's Roberta doing? Is she not celebrating? Is she American? I can't remember.
Why do I keep thinking Roberta's American and is she American? Yeah, I thought Roberta's the one that's in Missouri, I think. Okay. Guess what I'm going to do? I'm going to say bye because I am out of conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sorry for I don't know. I don't know. Don't know why we're not talking as much. Anyway, say bye, Mum.
Bye-bye, Mum.